This is Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 27th meeting of the Michigan City Waterworks Board. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
He was in a hurry.
Call this meeting of the Water Board to order. Approval of minutes of the executive session held September 13th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the executive session held September 13th, 2022.
I'll second it.
Motion and second, we approve the minutes from the executive session held September 13th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the minutes of the board meeting held September 13th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous board meeting held September 13th, 2022.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second that we approve the minutes as presented for September 13th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approval of purchase orders.
Ooh, I have too many here.
There are three
light
purchase
today.
orders. Yeah, it's a little light today. It's- Like I said, don't get your hopes up. It's gonna be more in the future. The first one, Weir's, this is truck 15 repairs. There had been a purchase order previously approved, and the work ended up having some additional costs, so we had to revise the purchase order. And so this is the final revised amount for $3,140.03. The second is to Swan Analytical. This is chlorine analyzer reagents for multiple analyzers, and this is almost the entire year's supply for $2,190. And the third is to Handley Industries. These are curb boxes for stock for $7,500.
All right, any questions on the purchase orders?
No, I'll make a motion to accept the list of purchase orders dated 9/27/2022.
I'll second it.
Motion second, we approve the purchase orders dated 9/27. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Claims. On September 27th.
I make a motion to approve the list of claims dated September 27, 2022.
Second it.
The motion is second, we approve the list of claims dated September 27th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, we've got the water main quote for Pines Township. Pines Town.
Town of the Pines. So I did send you the information, and it's also here in your packets. The Town of the Pines received some American Rescue Plan Act money, ARPA money, as well. And there were a couple of streets that back when the Town of the Pines had water main installed to deal with the contamination issue, these streets were not in the contamination area. And so they were not included as part of this that project. So the town is looking at the possibility of filling in some of these empty spaces to make sure that all of their residents have the opportunity for water. So as you can see on the second page, this is Pine Street and Poplar Street. It's not a lot of water main involved. Looking at a total of 722 feet of water main on Pine Street and 458 feet on Poplar Street. Based on the property due south, where it says road name unavailable, down south of that is a large open property currently owned by somebody, but they may decide in the future to develop it. So my recommendation would be to make this one portion where it says road name unavailable 8-inch instead of 6-inch, but the rest of it would be 6-inch ductile main. Based on the methodology we've been using with other developer-installed water main projects. We're having, this would be the town of the Pines would be the developer. So they would be responsible for materials, minus the 3-year revenue refund for the number of homes that could be potentially served by this. And there's 11. So the material cost estimate for the town of the Pines would be $106,216. And then the balance of the $169,955 estimate would be the department's responsibility. The labor would be our own people, so we would just be paying for a portion of the materials due to that revenue refund requirement. So the recommendation would be that we provide this quote to the town of the Pines so that they can present this in their town council meeting to decide if this is a direction they want to go.
Okay.
Does this include that 8-inch ductile proposed?
Their proposal is 6-inch pipe only.
Does it include the green portion too?
It would include it,
Yeah.
but the quote based on it all being 6-inch, and the 8-inch upsizing would be at our cost.
Okay.
So it's an extra approximately $3,000 of material costs to go to the 8-inch instead of the 6-inch.
Very good.
What is the purpose of going to the 8-inch again? Or the benefit?
There's some land to the south that could be developed in the future.
Okay.
It's a large open tract of land that could
Okay.
very easily be subdivided
Got it.
in the future.
Okay,
So
good.
What's the lead time on this type of pipe?
it's a good question. It could be 6 to 8 months still. It's still pretty long. It's not as bad as the large pipe like we talked about in the past, like the 20-inch water main that would be needed for the annexation area. That's 72 weeks on delay right now. They haven't been able to catch up because as they increase their production, the demand keeps increasing. So, and Town of the Pines and other communities are choosing to use quite a bit of their ARPA money towards infrastructure like this.
Okay.
Where's this pipe produced?
I think most of the factories are in the south. Depends on which manufacturer we get it from, but it's all produced in the U.S.
Okay. So you'd like a motion to extend them the bid? Or-
That's correct, yes.
I'd like to put forward a motion to approve the quote of the water main extension to the town of the Pines for the use of their ARPA money.
I'll second it.
Motion is second. that We approve the quote for the Town of the Pines water main improvement or extension. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. The resolution providing funds to the city to augment the mayor's salary.
Before you is a draft resolution that Barry McDonald created for us. When we had our executive session, we discussed the requirements of the position, or the requirements of why we would be paying any money towards the mayor's salary. As was stated, the sanitary district has approved a similar resolution. However, their resolution is a perpetual resolution. This resolution, according to item number 2, this is then stating, or I'm sorry, item number 3. It does state that the board would review and consider approval for such compensation to the mayor if any, on an annual basis during the department's and the city's annual budget process. So this would be a resolution providing $10,000 to the city that they would be placing in their general fund and then using to augment the mayor's salary for the year 2023.
Any comments or questions?
And then, according to, as I said, according to Attorney McDonald, if there are any adjustments that you wish to make to this, we can make them if they're put in through the motion process. And then they can be actually just added to this and then a final version written up where it wouldn't have to go to a vote for another meeting.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the resolution providing funds to the city's general fund for the use in the mayor's 2023 salary.
I'll second it.
There's a motion second, we approve the resolution providing funds to, from the water department to augment the mayor's salary and to be reviewed on an annual basis.
Yes.
Do resolutions require a roll call vote?
Okay.
Maybe, it might be best. Okay.
That's fine.
You
Okay.
want to do the roll call?
I guess, yeah. No, actually, I think that's, no, I guess that is my job, isn't it? Yeah, I'm the scribe, right? So, okay. Board President Barrett?
Aye.
Sorry, I have to, I'm not usually set up to sort of do these notes this way. All right. Board Secretary Pishker?
Aye.
Board Treasurer Bush?
Aye.
Board Member Gonzalez?
Aye.
Board Member Sperling?
Aye.
5-0.
All right. Resolution is approved.
Wonderful.
All right, any new business?
Well, old business. Under old business, I just wanted to inform the board that we did have a meeting Monday with the State Board of Accounts, an exit interview. Ken was present at that meeting as well. We're not supposed to publicly announce any information until they actually release their formal report. At this point in time, it's anticipated to be in November. So,
November 11th, didn't they say?
yeah, 11th or 10th, something like that. I think it might be the 10th because the 11th is Veterans Day.
And at that point, we would discuss anything on the, if there was a need to.
Yeah, I'll bring to the board's attention
Okay.
that information.
Okay.
Anything else under old business?
Don't believe so.
Okay, new business?
I did not have anything.
All right, we got the Northern District meeting in Wanata Friday, right?
Yes. If any board members are interested in attending, it's from 8:30 to approximately 1:30. If anybody's interested, let me know, because I can still have people registered for it. So.
All right. Seeing no other new business, public comment? Comments from our director?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the September 27th, 2022 meeting of the Michigan City Water Board.
I'll second it.
Motion second that we adjourn, all those in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.